All right, so we are checking out a FEELWORLD monitor. It is a 7-inch monitor. Has a lot of the same things that they usually have, but this is a nice big monitor. Like I said, 7 inches. It does come with some accessories as normal. Comes with a battery, so we have that. We have Velcro, so we can strap down wires. We have a mini USB extension to USB, so we have that. We do have a plastic that goes around your monitor so you can put a sun hood on. We'll leave that there for now. We really don't need it. I don't think it comes with the actual sun hood part. Just the plastic piece. Yeah, just the plastic piece to put on the sun hood. So that's kind of weird. But we do have a adapter to put onto your camera, so you can put your monitor on top of your camera. Let me zoom out a little bit here. So yeah, we have that. And then we have a micro HDMI to HDMI, and then we have an HDMI to HDMI. And then it comes with the case, obviously. Which was kind of weird that it did not come with the sun hood part. It did come with the plastic, unless they forgot to put it in this one. But oh no, never mind. I lied. Here it goes. It's behind the guide here. So we have the guide. So 7-inch, 2,200 nits field monitor. So it gets really bright. And then we do have the sun hood part, which I'm not going to worry about putting that on because, yeah. But let's check this out. So like I said, we have the wires, we have the adapter. Then this is the monitor right here. This is like a, this is metal. So this is all metal. Yep, this whole thing is all metal. So that is nice. Let's go through it. So right here we have the monitor. The actual monitor part. We have a logo. On the bottom we have 2 speaker grills, and then we do have a 1/4 mount. On this side we have a a DC 12 volt. We have a headphone jack. And then we have a USB upgrade, which is the mini, which is kind of weird. I don't know if this is an old monitor or not, because it doesn't have USB-C. We have the back here for the battery. Then we have on this side, we have HDMI out, HDMI in. Then we have this weird little notch. Not sure why that's there. We have, I believe, either a fan grill or another speaker. I'm thinking it's a fan. Maybe these are all fans. I'm not too sure. Maybe they're all speakers. Who knows? So the top here, we have a F1, F2, F3, F4 button. We have a menu button, up and down, exit/power. And yeah, so let's put this battery in, see if there's any juice in it. If not, I'll have to grab another one. But you do get the battery, you do get a USB, which is weird. So you get a USB to USB-C. So the battery you can actually charge with a USB-C, but you can't plug a USB-C into the monitor, which is a little strange. So this might be some monitors they had laying around or something. Not too sure. But let's see if there's any juice in this battery. Oh, there we go. Came right on. So there is some juice in this battery. 80% battery. Don't know if it's not touchscreen. Just kind of weird. Maybe not. I thought this was touchscreen. It is not touchscreen. Wow. Okay. So this is not touchscreen at all. So we have the F1 that brings up all the monitoring things. F2 brings up the middle marker. F3 brings in some safety lines. And false colors is on number 4. Let me plug this into my camera and I'll be right back. All right, so I plugged it into my camera. I'm not gonna lie, the picture looks amazing on this monitor. It looks really, really good. I don't know if it's just because of the bigger size of it, but maybe that, but it looks really, really good. So let's go into this menu really quick. So here we have assistant features. We have all waves, waveform, vectors, histograms, focus assist. So I keep forgetting it is not touchscreen, which kind of throws me off because usually touchscreen is kind of the norm now already. So that's a little weird. But where was I? Yeah, focus assist. We have all that stuff, so we can turn it on and off. So yeah, so you can see how the red around the actual Chucky doll there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's on. So we could turn that off. But yeah, so we have that stuff. So let's go back. Audio, we can turn the audio on, the waveform on. So I'm gonna go back up. Yeah, zebras, we have false colors, all that good stuff. Then we can go into the markers. So we have grids. We can turn that on. We have 2x2 all the way to 9x9. We could change the colors. We can change the rows, the columns. We can do all that good stuff. Ratio markers, center markers, sorry. You could turn that on. You can change all the colors. Safety frames. So we have 80, 85, 90, 93, 96. We have 2 by the 35.1, the 19, the 9 by 16. So we can turn all that stuff on. We can go to imaging. So image, we have scan, aspect ratio, anamorphic, image flip, zoom mode, freeze, P2P. What else? User options. So we could load LUTs onto here through the for some reason the mini or the micro, whatever is the mini USB for some reason that's on here. Yeah, so we have that. HDR, we have display adjustments, so we can change that. We could change all the F keys. Right key set. I'm not really sure what that is for because there's no wheel on here. There's usually a wheel. Let me click on it really quick. Oh, so actually, and also there are some LUTs on here from S-Log 2 to 709, 3 to 709, log C to 709, and log V to 709. So we have that, and then we can import up to 32 of our own. So that's nice. Let me click on volume and backlight. So you can change one of these things to volume and backlight, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's just this button. Let's try these out on top. So it's just the up and down keys on top. You can change those. So you can change it to either the volume or the backlight. What else do we have here? Okay, we did all that. So we have users, so you can do different users on here. Language, volume, power settings, all that stuff reset. And you can firmware update with the USB mini again, where the hell it's called. So yeah, so this is, I'm not gonna lie, like I said, the image looks amazing. It's really, really good quality. But it does feel like an older monitor because it doesn't have the USB-C. It doesn't have touchscreen. Even like the cheapest monitors have touchscreen. yeah, and like, you know, it doesn't have any touchscreen, so you can't volume up and down. You can't do the brightness. Some of the, you know, some other things like quick features. Usually they'll have like a quick feature that you can swipe up and have a bunch of settings for you to change. I mean, it's nice that 7 inches. It's all metal body. I mean, it doesn't have a battery inside of it. Usually, like the newer ones have batteries built inside of them and USB-Cs, so you can just plug them in and use them. It's a nice monitor. The picture quality, like I said, again, is amazing. It looks really, really good. But if you can, just get a different one that has all the same features, and usually probably around the same price, and it has more features, a touchscreen, and all that other good stuff. So yeah, that was a look at the FEELWORLD monitor. So there you go.